We started getting involved with Friendship Circle with the marathon last year. Growing up in high school, we were always involved in Friendship Circle with Friends at Home and Sunday Circle, and we were always involved, but now being a Friendship Circle family, it just has a whole different meaning for us.
So you grow up on Shlichus, and Friendship Circle is just another one of those programs that Lubavitch as a whole provides. And it's something a lot more abstract, and once we got married, and obviously you have relatives that have special needs, that takes on a different meaning. And for us now, as parents of a child with special needs, it's much more personal. It's literally a part of our lives now. It's a whole different meaning. It's one example of how just a Friendship Circle is just there for every little aspect of our lives. It's something as simple as taking your son to shul. We didn't know how long it would take Mullah to step foot in a shul. I mean, any new place, new people, new sounds, new lights, new situation is immediate meltdown inducing. And we tried. We started walking to shul, and obviously it's a new place. So for a few weeks, it was just a matter of getting him through the door. But I'll never forget it. That one Shabbos that we finally made it in, I had literally just dragged him in because enough is enough. We need to be inside the building, and now it's time to take his coat off, but we're in a new place. So, the meltdown starts. Dead weight, don't want to be here, shrieking, crying, screaming. And then I'll never forget it. Beryl just came up to me and just grabbed my arm and practically just threw me into this room that I never knew existed. I hadn't even noticed it before from the few times I'd been there. He just practically threw me in there, and then we're in a room that's quiet, the sensory, toys and mats, and it's quiet, and there's nobody else in there, and like that, he's fine. I remember thinking to myself, of course Friendship Circle has a little room next to the main shul where a kid with sensory issues can acclimate. Of course. It's something like that, to try and make our lives as, normal as possible.
Going to these events and seeing all the families there, we look around the room, and this is like the reason why we're here. It's because of Mullah, but it's also for our daughter Rosie. Like we saw at the Hanukkah event with the 8th Day concert, my daughter was thrilled. She had the best time, and watching her have such a good time made me realize how it's so important to give her that attention as well. It was just incredible, just focus on each child, and Friendship Circle having these programs, it allows us to do that.
We're not going to go to the park with our kids unless we're both home. Rosie can't go to the park unless we're both home.
Yeah.
And that's a normal thing that your average family can go, 2 kids with 1 adult. That's a great ratio. Not here. So you have these events or these programs that give the sibling a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
That's important. That's very, very important.
It was at that concert that I realized how important that is, to give her that attention too, and let her have her time. We're still pretty new as a Friendship Circle family, and the Hanukkah event was the only one we went to so far, but knowing that we have Friendship Circle for the future, and knowing that we have these events to go to as a family, it's comforting. It feels good that we can go as a family and not worry about what everyone's thinking, and not have to explain what it is that he's doing in the corner over there over and over again. And it's okay, and we're welcome, and we feel comfortable, and that's a good thing.
He's still very young. He's not even 4 yet. So, we've got quite the journey ahead of us. But Friendship Circle kind of creates this community in itself.
It's so good to know that there's a community of people who are going through the same thing as us, and that it's easy to reach out and, get advice from other families and give advice to other families. It's just really special to have that, and it's so easily accessible because of the Friendship Circle providing it for us.
I think going forward, it's important to know that, you have that. You have that ability to talk and to network, and there's going to be events and there's going to be things for Rosie to do and things that Mulla can do, and there's going to be people there to help. And Mulla's going to keep going to shul. Yeah, it's something special, the Friendship Circle.